The presidential election is less than a month away, and Californians registered to vote will be getting their ballots in the mail this week if you haven't already received yours.
Well, that's because tomorrow is the deadline for county elections offices to send those out. ABC 10's Becca Habiger joins us with key dates for making your vote count.
Yeah, Alicia and Luke, here in California, voting is easy, accessible, and secure. Every registered voter will be mailed a ballot, and you have several options for returning that ballot, or you can vote in person.
California is the largest voting base in the nation. We have over 22 million registered voters in California alone.
In a recent voter education video, California Secretary of State Shirley Weber and her staff walked viewers through the voting process. Once you fill out your ballot and sign the envelope, you can return it at a ballot drop box, in person at a vote center or polling place, or drop it in any U.S. Postal Service mailbox. If by mail, ballots must be postmarked on or before Election Day. Once you submit your ballot, you can track the status online and see when it has been received and counted.
This is a year of tremendous resources. This is a year in which we are going to have one of the most exciting elections of all times, and everyone is excited about it. A presidential election is always exciting.
Ballot drop boxes open this Tuesday, October 8th. Early in-person voting begins Monday, October 7th. Check with your county elections office for those locations. All vote centers will open October 26th.
We are committed to making sure that every Californian who's registered to vote has an opportunity to vote. We hope that those of you who are eligible have registered.
If you're not sure whether you're registered to vote, you can check on the Secretary of State's website. If you do need to register to vote, the deadline to mail in that form or submit it online is October 21st. After that deadline, a person registering to vote must do so in person at their county elections office or vote center. A person can even register on Election Day and cast a ballot that same day. The Secretary of State's website says their ballots will be processed and counted once the county elections office has completed the voter registration verification process.
We're looking forward to November 5th to have a wonderful, safe, and in some ways boring election where there's nothing unusual happening other than you taking advantage of the opportunity to vote.
Becca, very important information. And I know that we talk about elections. We know that someone doesn't have to vote for every single item on their ballot in order to make their vote count.
Yeah, totally. I mean, let's say you really just care about, say, the presidential race or Sacramento mayor's race. You could just vote in one race and cast your ballot. But here at ABC 10, we want you to feel empowered to vote in ideally all the races on your ballot because your voice matters. And that's why our team has created short videos explaining each of the 10 propositions you'll see on your ballot and what a yes and a no vote mean, so you can decide for yourself. That's on our YouTube channel.
And Becca, we know that Sacramento's mayoral candidates will be in studio later this month for a moderated discussion as well.
Yeah, absolutely. We hope that's hopeful for voters. Right now, we want to ask you, viewers, what would you like to ask them? What do you see that we need to change here in Sacramento for the better? Please send us your questions and we will ask the candidates. You can email newstips@abc10.com.
All right. Thank you, Becca.